It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Taijuan Walker is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win, and that's just what he did the last one. I'm sure he'd like to be out there for a little bit longer in this one.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Colorado, first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
First delivery to him on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Matt, I can't wait to see what David Dahl has in store. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
So coming to the plate, Brendan Rodgers. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Sanchez moving to his left. 2 gone.
Batting third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. Walker's ready. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Andujar is the leading vote getter at third base in all-star balloting coming into today, so it looks very likely at least that he'll be on the squad, if not starting.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think all-star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. German Marquez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Springer.
First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. These Rockies guys, well, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
A ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a breaking ball. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Digging in, Chris Bryant, and the confidence might be wavering at the moment. The last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. First delivery to him on the way. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Previous history with German Marquez. He's got 5 base hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run or two early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. And that misses. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that once, and now we go full count.
3-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Andahar brings it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up, and the Cubs have an early 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, David Dahl, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-1 home is a fastball down below the knees. Now the 2-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Addison Russell is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Here's Addison Russell. Previously with Taijuan Walker, he's gone 3 for 11. First offering on its way. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. Dahl stands at second with no outs. High in the air down the right field line. Haniger in pursuit. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Javi Baez. I don't know, second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands. Platinum, not gold. One of the best defenders in our sport and probably the quickest tag man in our game.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Bryant over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
He has to be greedy working the outside of this strike zone. He cannot allow this guy to get back in this count, especially with the pitcher on deck.
The 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Baez shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for Colorado. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Javier Baez. Previous history with German Marquez. He's gone just 2 for 13. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. Baez, 28 years old. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll dive back in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's a strike. The throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. One out, nobody on. And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Sanchez is retired. 2 down now.
Batting 7, the shortstop.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. His solo shot accounted for their only score of the ball game a night ago. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Rogers ranges to his right. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down quietly. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Cloud Gate there, a popular tourist destination at Millennium Park.
Leading off for Colorado.
Leading off the inning, German Marquez. And they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch coming, here it is. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
1-1 the count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So with 1 away, time for a check of the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves entering play here today. And that'll bring up one of the top prospects in the game, Raimel Tapia. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First offering on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Into the box, Brendan Rogers. No balls and a strike to count. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Waiting on it is Henniger, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Andujar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Walker comes set. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Tapia on second. McMahon at first. 2 out in the inning. Nope. Ball and a strike.
Nope.
And there's ball 2 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Trying to count 2-2.
The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Rizzo in foul ground, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 1 and the Rockies nothing. At the plate, Mitch Haniger, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First pitch of the at-bat. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. And that slider's almost in the dirt. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the hind, and it's gone into the bleachers. A solo home run for Mitch Haniger. 6th home run on the season for him, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
In now, Taijuan Walker. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No outs, nobody on. Right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So with 1 gone in the inning, time for a quick check of the standings in the National League West as you get a look at where the Rockies find themselves entering play here today. So stepping in, George Springer. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty, one man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at-bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Harper at third with 2 away. Ball and 2 strikes now.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. Here's a ball hit softly down to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, D-Row, that's the case right there. He hit it just like he throwed it, soft. Not hit all that hard, but it gets the runner in from third.
Yeah, but you know what? Tomorrow's newspapers are going to be wrapping fish, so who cares about? I don't care if it's a bullet or off the fists. A knock's a knock, especially when it's got an RBI attached to it.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
Not close. It's 2-0.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. Cubs lead it 3-0. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl as we begin the top of the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-0 the count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 1-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Striding in for the Rockies, Addison Russell. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. So 1-1. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Hard on the ground towards short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Walker removed to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses the throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Riding in once again, Javier Baez, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat, ball 1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw down to first, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor.
Stepping up to the plate, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
0-1.
3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Good curveball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they lead it 3-0. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Leading out for Colorado, catcher Travis d'Arnaud.
First delivery to him on the way. Just missed with a breaking ball. Fastball down near the shoe tops. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, German Marquez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's set, and the pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
The 1-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Center fielder number 16.
And that'll bring up one of the top prospects in the game, Raimel Tapia. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Bryant's got to get rid of it, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ryan McMahon. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rockies strand 1. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
1-1.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Popped high in the air. McMahon is there. 1 away.
The pitcher, number 99, Taiwan.
So here now is the pitcher, Taiwan Walker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
One out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Line toward the gap in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Kyle Freeland enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Here's George Springer as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. High and deep to right center. Back goes Hayward, still ranging back. Gone! George Springer puts 2 on the board with that home run. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch of the at-bat. Late that time for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Still only one out in the inning. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 2-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the two-hole hitter.
Lost him. Ball four as Harper will reach.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. Hayward is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
The Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. From the stretch, a slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Harper stands at second with 2 gone. Still 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in once again, Brendan Rodgers. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Standing in, Miguel Andujar. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Up next for Colorado, left fielder.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Walker steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. 2 out, nobody on. So tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Two and one to David Dahl.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
The 2-1 is taken below the zone for a ball.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
The 3-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. A dive and he knocks it down. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job, but any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2-1.
One strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Into the box now, Javier Baez. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the 6th. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. Missed with a slider. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
He's set. Here it comes. Chop now to short. Can they get 2? He's got it. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Now batting,
and that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. Baez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Little chopper back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
the right fielder, number 18.
Now to the plate, Mitch Haniger. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Hit out towards second. Rogers is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. It's the Cubs 5 and the Rockies nothing. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in and looking for more, Jason Hayward. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
In now for Colorado, Travis d'Arnaud. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Ripped on the ground to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
Brandon Drury will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike one.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Runners on first with one down. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box, Raimel Tapia, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Walker comes set. Here's the 0-1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball 1. The 1-2. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to be a fair ball heading out toward the 355 sign on the ivy. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit sharply on the ground. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Number 28 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 28.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Taijuan Walker. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, George Springer. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. Andujar's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The left fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
And a breaking ball stays outside. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Digging in now, Brendan Rodgers. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. That's 1-1.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Miguel Andujar will be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. Catches the inside corner for a strike. In there, and it's full 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Henniger moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Here's Miguel Andujar now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on them, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So that'll extend the inning and bring in Addison Russell to bat next.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Here's Addison Russell, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. Rockies strand 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Here's Chris Bryant now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Chris Bryant.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
3-0 now. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Bryant aboard here at first with nobody out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
No one out with a runner at second. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. The payoff pitch one more time. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here's Javier Baez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-0 delivery. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Hayward, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And it's not in time. He's safe, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. A ball and no strikes. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 delivery. This is skied into short left center. Russell over to his left. He's got it one away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Strike one to start the at-bat. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Ready with another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Takes a high fastball for a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And another foul ball. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Count remains full. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Albert Almora will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Albert Almora.
This is taken outside for ball 1. So far this season, Almora brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and will look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have been picking up left-handed pitching great all season long.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Almora is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Set. Here's the 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. This is line to left. Dahl is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 7 and the Rockies nothing. Raisel Iglesias comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Raisel Iglesias.
Here's Jason Hayward now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Looped out toward third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Jordan Patterson will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Patterson, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 1-1 home. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Hayward, base runner at first with 1 out. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, Raimel Tapia. He doubled his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now. 2 out with the man at first. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Three and one.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt you'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
A 7-0 shutout final today. The Cubbies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Taijuan Walker earns win number 7 on the season, so that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Here now is our final line score.